Hello, welcome to PokerStars Learn. I'm Spraggy, and in this video, we'll talk about how many people you need to play a game of Hold'em and how you might play differently depending on how many players are at the table. So, you need between 2 and 10 players to get a game started. Online, the maximum number of players at a table is 9. In home games and in some live events, you might see up to 10 players at each table, but that's rare. The 3 most common game types are full ring, 6 max, and heads up. Full ring tables usually have between 8 and 9 players. 6 max, as the name suggests, has a maximum of 6, and heads up is just 2 players. Another popular format you'll find on PokerStars is spin and go. That is a 3-handed tournament, meaning there are 3 players at the table. Obviously, knowing how to adapt your game depending on the number of opponents you're facing is key to becoming a versatile poker player. Let's dive into the differences between playing full ring, 6 max, and heads up. In an online full ring cash game, you'll typically play between 60 and 100 hands per hour, depending on how quickly everyone acts. In these games, you'll probably be looking to play strong hands due to the higher number of opponents. If you're new to poker, playing with full ring games is a good idea. They're less intense because you won't find yourself involved in as many pots. You can play a more conservative style, focusing on strong holdings. And when you're not in a hand, you can use the time to observe your opponents. You'll quickly identify who's playing loose, who's tight, who's bluffing a lot, and who might be on tilt. In a 6 max game, the pace picks up a bit. Online, you could be playing between 80 and 150 hands per hour. In this format, you're only up against 5 other players, encouraging you to play a wider range of hands. You'll also be in the blinds more often, so you can't just sit back and wait for premium holdings. In heads up Hold'em, the action is even faster. Online, expect to play 100 to 200 hands per hour. You're always in either the small blind or the big blind, and you're facing just one opponent. This situation calls for a more aggressive style and requires you to play a very wide range of hands. Let's go over some basic strategy. The number of players at the table and your position are both key factors. For example, at a full ring table with 9 players, Queen 10 is a lot stronger in late position than in early position. From the button, it's a raising hand. Under the gun, it's probably a fold. So, play a narrow range of hands in early position and a wider range in late position. Now in 6 max games, you'll need to play more hands because you're up against fewer opponents and you'll need to pay the blinds more often, 1/3 of the time in fact. When you're playing heads up, you're always paying a blind, so there's no time to wait. The range of hands you're willing to play should be way wider than at a full ring or 6 max table. Here's an example. You're playing at a full ring table. You're in early position, under the gun +2, and it's folded to you. Your whole cards are Queen 9 offsuit. It isn't a great hand and there's still 6 players to act after you. You should probably fold in this spot. Now, let's imagine it's a 6 max table. In this format, under the gun +2 is the cutoff. There are only 3 players to act after you. So, what would you do with Queen 9 offsuit? Play it or fold it? Folding is fine, it's not incorrect, but it's probably better to raise here, because this hand is better than decent at a short-handed table, and there aren't that many players to act behind. To show how short-handed your range may be wider, check out this hand I played in a $55 tournament. Okay, we're raising 8-7 of diamonds over here in the 55 6 max. What a flop. I see this flop and I think, yes. I'm 5th in chips, by the way. This person's also 100 blinds deep. This is not a board we're going to bet very often, but I mean, 7-8 of diamonds feels like we should be investing some chips, doesn't it? Ever. Weirdly, we might just like check the turn. I don't think my hand can go 3 streets unless it improves, and it's kind of nice to just, you know, make a straight flush at the river. That is a straight flush, right? 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 of diamonds. Yeah, very nice hand. One of the best. One of the best, actually. I feel like we should bet. We have a good hand. In position, we just take the bigger sizes. I don't think we want to overbet. Like, if they have an 8, if they have a flush, they're gonna check raise. If they have an 8, I mean, maybe we should actually just pot. Straight flush, just the call. Suffice to say, it might take some time to fully grasp these concepts. Feel free to revisit this video as you develop an understanding of how the number of opponents at the table impacts on the hands you choose to play. I'm Spraggy. Don't forget to like the video and subscribe for more poker videos. Thanks for watching.